Is this thing on? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very exciting video for me because I've been waiting to film this video all year. And that is, if you read the title, my bullet journal. If you don't know what a bullet journal is, kind of explain it, but it's basically like, a journal slash planner slash whatever you want to put in here. So the bullet journal was designed by someone named Ryder Carroll. I'll link the original bullet journal video down below for you guys if you want to learn more about what a bullet journal is. There's tons of videos. I'll link some of like my favorite people to watch, but there's tons of videos on the way people set them up and such. Basically, Ryder Carroll, I'm gonna read it from my phone so I don't forget it, but he designed the bullet journal. The journal is meant to help you track the past, organize the present, and plan for the future. It's an amazing system that keeps a record of everything you could ever want to toss into it. So this is my first bullet journal, and so I'm kind of testing out how I want to set it all up. You'll see when I talk about it more, like the monthly spread and stuff. I'm kind of testing things out. I didn't like the way that everything turned out, and you'll see when I go into like me actually setting it up. But like I said, it's my first time, so it's kind of trial and error this month, and then whatever I do like from this month I can transfer into the following month, or if I want to add things, or if I feel like I need to keep track of different things, then I'll add that. So this is kind of just like a tester. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and like I said, it's going to be a talk through one, so hopefully it's not too lengthy. I'm going to fast forward it a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thanks again for all the support because I reached my goal of 100 subscribers, which, small wins, right? Small wins, babe. But yeah, that was my goal that I set. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it was a little goal that I set for myself, and I accomplished it. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's hop right into the video. You're stupid. All right, guys, so I'm using this Artist Loft's dotted journal that I got from Michael's. It's about 249 pages, I think. And the dotted journal is really good for bullet journals because it helps you space out all of your layouts. I did have to go in and number the pages myself, which was kind of a hassle. I would probably get one that already had numbered pages on it next time. They actually have specific journals for bullet journaling, which I didn't know until after I bought this. But anyways, this is just my title page. It just says Hello 2019. I try to make the little circle thing look like twinkly lights. I'm using my Tombow brush pens for this. And then this was just an awkward blank page, so I'm just using some double-sided tape to stick those together because they were kind of pointless. And then next is my index. So this is just where I can put the page number and then whatever is on the page number, so that way if I need to flip to any pages, I know exactly what page it's on. Alright, so this next page, I decided to put a quote to kind of set the tone for the year. This was just a blank page, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm penciling everything out first before I go in with pen. That's what I did throughout the whole journal, just so I have the spacing right. You don't want to go in with pen and mess up and then not be able to fix it later. So you can see I'm doing a lot of erasing. I'm just trying to get the spacing right and how I want it. So I decided to go with this quote: "A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there." You guys can see I misspelled grows at first. I decided to go with this quote just because I feel like, you know, starting this YouTube channel and stuff, I kind of forced myself out of my comfort zone. I made a lot of excuses for a long time why not to start, and I finally started. It can be hard and scary to put yourself out there, especially with YouTube and videos and stuff, but if you really want to do it, why not just do it? And that's what I did. You're never going to grow if you don't go for what you want. So push yourself out of your comfort zone. I challenge you to do that in 2019. Alright guys, now I'm just going down the page and doing a little bit of doodling. I'm just going down and putting some little hanging vines. and little leaves. And then at the bottom of the page, I'm gonna fill it in and put some more flowers and little plants down there, just to kind of fill up the page and make it look nice. Now I'm just going in with my pen and going over all the pencil marks, and then I'm filling in some of the areas with some green marker just for a little something something, but I'm not gonna go too heavy on like the colors because I wanted it to only be a little bit of color, mostly black and white. Alright, so moving on, this is going to be my future log. A lot of people do what's called a year at a glance, where they just put little calendars like I'm doing here with all of the dates, just so you can see the whole calendar year. And then they also do a future log. I decided just to do the future log. I didn't really think that I needed both. So I'm just putting all of the mini calendars for the whole year. And you can see I'm kind of dotting and spacing them out. And you can see right here, I'm fixing it because they needed to be a little bit bigger. This is why the dotted lines are really helpful. You can count the lines and determine like how many dots over you need to go. So now I'm just filling in the days of the week. And then I'm just doing a little cursive writing over the tops for the months. And then you can see I left a little bit of space below each calendar, and that will be for me to put any important dates that I know of right now. And then once I fill those dates in and it comes time for my monthly spreads, I'll be able to fill in those dates in my monthly spread. So I have my calendar on my phone out, and I'm just referring to that calendar to fill in the correct dates for each month. This part is extremely time consuming, but I know that there's a lot of places or people who sell stickers for bullet journals. So they have little monthly stickers that you can just place in your journal as well. I might look into doing that because this part is really time consuming, but it's very satisfying to watch it back. Once I have all the months done, I went ahead and erased all the pencil marks, and then I'm just kind of scribbling over the months with some light pink marker just to give it a little something. And then sticking with the theme from the quote on the first page, I'm putting some little vines like I did the hanging ones from the quote page. And then I'm kind of trying to make some palm leaves. That was the theme I was kind of going for, just like greenery and like palm leaves. Didn't really like how the leaves turned out, to be honest. But I need to really practice because this is my first time like even trying to sketch out palm leaves. And then I'm just filling them in with some marker to give it a little something. I'm not crazy about how it turned out, but I think it looks okay. Like I said, this is my first time, so I'm just playing around and having fun. And then you can see here I'm highlighting any important dates that I know of right now, And then I'll go back in and do that later. Now I am sketching out my growth tracker. So I thought this would be fun to put in my bullet journal and just keep track of my YouTube growth, and also I'm gonna keep track of my Instagram growth. So I'm mapping out a grid right now. Like I said, this is again where the dotted lines really come in handy because it's nice and evenly spread out. So I'm just mapping out the grid, and then on the top I'm just putting growth tracker. I think I messed up a lot of times, and I apologize, this part is out of focus for some reason, but it goes back into focus soon. But anyways, I'm just putting growth tracker at the top and then filling in the pencil with pen, and then on the side I'll have each month, so January through December. And then after each month, I'll put however many subscribers I have. And then at the end of the year, at the bottom of the grid, I'll put the total growth. So however many subscribers I gained. I just thought that would be a fun way to keep track of my growth on YouTube and on Instagram. And then I'm just kind of coloring in the little growth tracker icons. I made a little YouTube icon and an Instagram icon. And then again, just going back in with that pen to fill in the months. Again, I'm sorry, this is out of focus. There we go. Okay, and at the bottom of the page, I put a few palm leaves just to kind of keep with the theme. Later in the video, you'll see that I didn't really want to stick to that theme because I wasn't really liking how it was turning out. And then on this page is I called it my content brain dump. So this is just a place for me to put any YouTube ideas or any ideas that I have and just list them on one page. And then here is just simple, my 2019 goals. I'll go ahead and fill that in later. And then this is my January title page. And we're gonna go ahead and hop into the January month. I'm taking some washi tape just to kind of give it something. I was gonna go with the palm leaf theme, but I didn't like how it turned out. So I just added some washi tape to put a little border around that. And now this is my month at a glance. So pretty much explanatory, filling out the whole calendar for the month. And then you can see on the side, I left some space and also a little bit of space on the bottom of the calendar so I can write down important dates or anything that I need to get done that month can be written on the side. And now I'm gonna start to decorate the page a little bit. I put some marker over January and some washi tape. I didn't like how it turned out, so I peeled that off. And I put a different washi tape around the border of the calendar. Didn't really like how that turned out, but I'm gonna fix it later in the video. Then I also went in and put marker over the days of the week, but the marker was a little dark, so I didn't really like how that turned out, but I can't fix that one. So now is my favorite page, I think. This is my habits tracker. So each month I'm gonna be keeping track of my daily habits or routine, anything in my routine that I wanna keep track of. So you can see I put a little quote, success comes from what you do consistently. I got that off Pinterest, someone else's habit tracker. So I'm putting a little grid. So each habit I'm writing down, and then each day at the end of the day I'll fill in the box if I did it and then leave it blank if I didn't. This page is also one of my favorites. This is a memories page that I'm going to be doing at the end of each month. So I'm just writing memories at the top, and then I'm going to trace a Polaroid. This will also make me use my Polaroid a lot more. So I'll just put a few Polaroids from the month. And it's just a fun page to have in the journal. You can have a few memories from each month of the year. I kind of made them like they're hanging. Okay, so now is my weekly spread. Now, this is gonna be where I can write anything I have to do that day, any tasks I need to get done. I am very much a list person, so I made sure I have room for a to-do list, a weekly to-do list right there at the bottom. So yeah, the weekly spread is just for you to every day write down any tasks that you have. And you can see I messed up at the top, so I covered it with washi tape. And now I'm just gonna add that washi tape into a few of the pages to kind of make it a little cohesive. And you can see I'm redoing this page. I didn't like how it turned out. Now I'm gonna go in and write in my index everything that I filled out. And then that's it, guys. So here's a little flip through of what my bullet journal looks like. Like I said, I wasn't crazy about how the palm leaves turned out, but I think it looks all right. I'm gonna have to go in later and kind of fill in everything, like my goals and my future log. But I'm pretty excited about how this turned out. It was a lot harder than expected, but I can't wait to start using it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.